I would go on set, and Michael Bay, if he's unhappy, he'll tell you directly, "You're not a funny person. Nothing that you're saying is funny. I'm disappointed in you. I can cut you out of the movie. You should know that." All these things.
Yeah. Does he treat Mark Wahlberg differently? Because Mark Wahlberg's a big star.
Yeah.
Does he treat him way differently than everyone else?
I would think so. Yeah, Wahlberg. He would never yell at Wahlberg. They are making the movie together. They're both producing it together. So it's just a different relationship they have. But it's very strange. They kind of get along really well and see eye to eye on a lot of stuff. But Wahlberg's kind of equally insane also. I mean, there has to be a certain kind of madness to work at these levels, being this famous, having this much money in the mix, even if it's just like a level of confidence that has to be manufactured in a way that most people can't even handle. That's kind of what these two guys are like. And so they, but yeah, no, he would never yell at Wahlberg. It wasn't fair though. He would sometimes yell at me because, it's an action movie. So we're running away from the robots, and Wahlberg, I just don't think it's fair. It's like me huffing and puffing behind. And he's like, "TJ, come on, let's go." And I'm like, "Look, I was hired to be funny and have a toddler body and kind of say things and look stupid while I did it. Why are you yelling at me? It's not fair." Like, Mark Wahlberg was in Lone Survivor, he was in Shooter. I was recently at a Hardee's. It's just not fair, So there would be that. But Wahlberg would sometimes turn to me and go, "Boy, I bet you didn't think you signed up for this, huh?" And I was like, "Nope." And he said, "If you'd known this is what it was, would you probably wouldn't have agreed to do the movie." And I was like, "Nope," So he would sort of tease me about like, "You think it's easy to be an action star. Well, this is what it's really like." And I would sort of be like, "I don't think it's easy to be an action star."
Yeah.
But it's interesting because with him, I couldn't really play the card. I mean, I would say like, "I'm a comedian, you're an action hero, like never the twain shall meet." But it's tough because he was in Ted.
Right.
So he was in the other huge talking bear comedy, literally in the history of film. Those
you
are the two most
paved
successful
the
ones.
way for Ted, I think, with
That's
your
right.
talking
That's what I
bear.
kept telling him
Yes.
over and over again. But you kind of like Wahlberg does really. He was really funny in the other guys. He does comedy as well as he does. He's a pretty fascinating guy.